Brian Walsh, Jason Faint, that's the front three. Lights are out, set to go. Richie Robert, Joel Kurd. 20 laps on the board. Let's pull the trigger. Down into 1 and 2 for the first time. Everybody trying to get in where they fit in. Alice goes backwards, trying to keep the foot in the bucket. Jason Faint stays on the top. That's the battle for fourth and fifth. The top three already starting to rocket away. Jolly! OMG! What about that one, Betsy? Weston Dallaston stayed clean and green.
Yeah, what a job there from Weston Dallaston. Cost himself a few spots, but as you say, we stay green. Jacob Jolly from Riley Smith. Big gap back to Jason Faint already. Brian Walsh there in fourth. Dallaston's dropped all the way back to about seventh. He's behind the battle between Richie Robb and Luke Mantan. Richie Robb spins in front of the pack, 360. Dan Murray gets put up against the fence. Harper spins in sympathy. Weston Dallaston, he'll be happy that the yellow came on because that's going to allow him to make up that ground that he lost after the little faux pas he had over there in turn number 2.
Yeah, it mucked up Libby Ellis's momentum, didn't it? Boy, action aplenty in the first 2 laps.
What a gap did these two at the front have over the rest of the field in such a short distance. Jason Faint was there fighting for third, but he was...
as well. Set to go one more time, Trev. We get on the gas with 18 left to run, and it's Jolly that leads the way.
Yeah, Jolly from Smith. He's got a couple of good car lengths at the restart. Then we go back to Jason Faint back there in third spot, keeping better ground this time on the back of Riley Smith. Looking for Weston Dallaston to come through the field. He's already picked up Renz McNay. Jason McDowell, the next one on his list. But it is Jolly from Smith. Then we go back to Faint. Brian Walsh is fourth. Ellis is fifth. A little bit of gap back to Nick O'Keefe. Then we go to Dan Murray. Joel Kurd, Johnny Grother, Weston Dallaston high on the outside of Jason McDowell. Now dives to the inside of young Aidan Claridge. Weston Dallaston at the moment. Oh, McDowell spins and tips it on its side. Right at the very end, the most gentlest of rollovers you will ever see. It has just tripped over the left rear and just laying on its side down there in turn 3. Yeah, you're right.
The very likeable Kiwi sitting over here surveying the damage on the 41. See ya on the Australia Day long weekend, Bordy. Hope you're watching. Let's kick it off one more time, and it is the man from Lismore. In fact, it's the 2 young men from Lismore leading the way, Jolly and Smith, as they kick the firewall. It's the man from Gladstone giving chase, Betsy.
Yeah, Fainty back there in third spot. Brian Walsh going to the top side of the racetrack. Can he find a way past the 74 machine? Have a look at Johnny Grother down the inside of Joel Kurd. Aidan Claridge has pulled the pin on the 47, and he is rocketing around the outside. Gets 2 for 1 there. He gets Nick O'Keefe and Dan Murray on the front straightaway. Weston Dallaston now moves under Joel Kurd as Johnny Grother is up the top side of the racetrack. Libby Ellis still there in 5th, but she's about to come under fire from young Aidan Claridge. Weston Dallaston about to put the sword to Dan Murray. Meanwhile, Jacob Jolly leads this one. Good sizable gap over Riley Smith. Jason Faint still hanging on to 3rd spot in the truffle pick. Number 74 machine. Brian Walsh still back there in 4th. In the Walsh's auto, number 3 out of Cairns. Libby Ellis still 5th, but she's about to come under fire from young Aidan Claridge. The matte line, top line titanium, number T47. Oh, he gets the wall on the front straight away, does Claridge. Continues on, but he gave it a good whack. Libby Ellis still back there in 5th. Jolly now starting to thread his way through the traffic, Knacker, and looking good out in front.
Jolly putting on a clinic at the moment in the 82 machine, carving up the field. Smith got two cars to try and get through to try and get back onto the tail tank of the 82. Jason Faint doing a great job in third. Brian Walsh. Aidan Claridge has finally dispatched Libby Ellis. That's for that 5 and 6 position. Nicholas O'Keefe back to Dan Murray. Joel Kern, Wesson Dallaston has pulled up there. As far as the go forward goes, that's as far as he's going at the moment. Jolly sweeps down underneath, puts a lap on him. Brent McNay doing a great job. Johnny Grother as well as the laps start to wind down. Jacob Jolly through the 1-2 turn. Oh, right around the outside of Kern. Smith does the same thing. Still Faint, hanging on to third, keeping an eye on Aidan Claridge. He's the man on the top. He has found something in the 47. He's giving, oh, big one! That was huge from Aidan Claridge. Wow, the car just took off to the fence. Just saying how good he was going on the top. Looks like race declared for the 360 LS Sprint Cars. As I go back to my timing, Trev, sorry about that, I turned it off while we were listening to the music.
Well, if that's...
The 82 getting the win. Yep. Come on, Gladstone, make some noise for Jacob Jolly. Nice way to bounce back after last night. We'll get this top three